guys, it's Jennifer and I have another 5 and Fire for you today. I'm filming a couple because I have just gotten back from holiday travel and all that business, and I'm trying to get a little bit caught up on my videos. But without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is this Olaplex No. 9 Bond Protecting Nourishing Hair Serum. I really did actually like this as a hair serum. I felt that it did kind of add a little bit of something to my hair as far as strengthening goes. Now, I didn't love it enough that I need it or that it justifies the price point for me, but honestly, if your hair is in a fragile state, you might want to try this to see if it works for you, because I did feel like it did a little something, which was nice, but again, not enough to be like, oh, I need to buy this or incorporate it into my routine. But for some people, they might. The next thing is this Caudalie Resveratrol-Lift Firming Eye Gel Cream. I don't know. I have seen people rave about this, but it just didn't do all that for me. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. It was a fine eye cream. It felt moisturizing and, you know, like fine. But it didn't change my life. There was nothing about it that was like, oh my gosh, this is actually doing something amazing. So take that for what it's worth. But for me personally, I don't think that that was any sort of superhero product. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is this Clinique All About Eyes Rich. Now, I have reviewed this prior, but I believe it was just the regular. I think this is my first time reviewing Rich. I will double check, but if not, again, I wanted to update y'all. I still think that this is one of the best one of the best eye creams that you can get, just because it is moisturizing. It doesn't like make any... Okay, that's not true. I was about to say it doesn't make any like gimmicks about, oh, it does this, it does it. Maybe it does. I don't know. But what it actually does for me is it moisturizes the heck out of that skin in my under eye area. And I love that, because I find in the winter that this area in particular is really dry. And I think it's because, you know, I do a lot of walking outside. The wind blows in my eyes, makes my eyes water, and then that comes down, makes that skin dry. So honestly, like, and heat. That's the other thing. I have so much heat on because I am a freezer and I keep the heat very high. I mean, sadly high. But that area is very thin and it probably dries out very quickly. I love this stuff. I think it works very, very well. I have some other eye creams that I'm testing right now, but if not for that, I may come back to this again, because that really does do some things for me. All right, next is going to be the Omega Milk Fermented Barrier Boosting Facial Oil by, I think this is Beekman 1802. Honestly, I quite liked this little tiny milk oil product. It was nice. I found that when I was traveling, I used it in the evening, and I found that it really was pretty decent. Now, it looks like milk and it feels like milk getting rubbed in. I don't necessarily love that experience of it so much, but I thought that it really was moisturizing and I really did like it. Now, will I purchase a whole thing of it? I don't think so, because I'm testing other things, but it was good and it didn't break me out or anything. So it might be something that you want to give a try. And the last thing, and I cannot remember if I've reviewed this or not. I will check, but this is Lancôme Absolue, the serum. I don't know. Like, it's nice and it feels nice going in. It's got a little bit of a luxury feeling to it, but this didn't do anything. Like, it didn't do anything. And maybe it would if you use it for months. I don't know. But I just feel like it's heavily fragranced. And I just feel like because it's Lancôme, it's probably a lot more like, you just want to feel fancy rather than it actually being proper skincare or doing anything amazing. So if you love that serum, let me know how long you've been using it before you really started to see those results. But for me personally, I just didn't feel like... It was okay. It was fine. But I don't feel like it was like, oh my gosh, this is totally worth the price that they're charging for. I just didn't feel that way. So let me know what you think down below. All right, guys, that's it for me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.